Water. It covers nearly 70% of the Earth's surface, yet we know very little about what lies deep beneath the surface. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Top Best for Everything, the channel that has your go-to videos. Today's video, we're going to be going over the top 5 crazy things found underwater. Now, before we start the video, just want to remind everyone to like and subscribe. Really do appreciate it. Helps the channel out a lot. Now, without further ado, the top 5 crazy things found underwater. Number 5, Stonehenge in Lake Michigan. Yes, you heard that right. In 2007, a professor of underwater archaeology was taking sonar readings of the lake and found a bunch of vertical stone pillars arranged in a circular fashion. Even more interesting, they found engravings on one of the stones of what appeared to be a mastodon, an ancient relative of our present-day elephants. Mastodons have been extinct for over 10,000 years, which would make the pillars very, very old, much older than originally estimated. Now, nobody's quite sure how the stones got to the bottom of the lake, or why it so closely resembles Stonehenge over in England, because that is very far away from Lake Michigan, all the way across the Atlantic. Number 4, Emerald Treasure. In 2010, off the coast of Florida in Key West, a treasure hunter by the name of Jay Miskovich found over 10,000 emeralds. Yes, 10,000 individual stones. The estimated net worth of this find was to be about $500 million. Now that is a ton of money for one person to find. However, there was a giant legal battle over the jewels with the federal government. That resulted in Miskovich receiving temporary ownership of the jewels, meaning he was not allowed to sell them and not get any money from them. A few years later, Miskovich committed suicide, and it was found that the jewels were actually store-bought and probably planted in the ocean by Miskovich himself. Number 3, Blackbeard's cannons. Blackbeard was a very infamous pirate that sailed on the Queen's Anne Revenge. In 1718, him and his crew crashed the ship off the coast of North Carolina near Charleston's harbor. The ship was not recovered, however, until 1996, over 250 years later. When recovering the ship, they found out tens of thousands of historical artifacts, including 30 cannons from the ship. The cannons they found came in many different sizes, with the largest weighing in at over 3,000 pounds. The cannonballs also ranged in various sizes, with from about half a pound all the way up to 6 pounds. They dated the cannons and found some of them to be from the 1640s, and quite a few of them were still loaded. A lot of the recovered artifacts are actually on display in museums at North Carolina, so if you're ever there, feel free to check it out. Number 2, a train graveyard. In 1985, Paul Helper found a locomotive graveyard at the bottom of the ocean, completely by accident too. Now, the graveyard is located off the coast of New Jersey. It's only about 5 miles out, and it's only about 90 feet of water. The trains that were found were rare Planet Class 222T models. They're very limited in production, and not very many of them were made. It is believed that the trains arrived at their resting place at around 1850, after falling off a barge due to unforeseen storms. The trains are in very decent shape after being down there for like 200 years, and they're actually talking about removing the trains from the water and putting them on display for everybody to see. Now, real quick, just want to remind everybody to make sure to like and subscribe so you get notification when the new video comes out. It really helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Now, without further ado, here is the number 1 spot for today's video. The number 1 thing found underwater. It is the city of Alexandria. In 1998, in the Mediterranean Sea, explorers found the almost perfectly preserved Egyptian city of Alexandria. It has been buried beneath the waves for over 1,600 years, and it is believed that the city ended up in the water due to earthquakes and a rising sea level at the time. The most amazing find in Alexandria was the royal palace of Cleopatra herself, with its beautiful marble floors, long columns, and statues of the Egyptian deities, including a statue of a sphinx and other statues that had not been seen for over 2,000 years. This was a really amazing find for people, and it's going to be great for studying all the Egyptians. Okay, and well, that's all we have for you today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I really hope you did like the video. If you did like the video, remember, just make sure to leave a like, subscribe, maybe comment down below letting me know what you think. What was your favorite out of these top 5 things found underwater? And I'll see you guys in the next one.